Okay, everybody, for us favorite fortune with you. Here's my laptop reads 12:02 a.m. on Sunday, February 27th, 2022. As we get ready for Fast Food February. I know we're nearing the end, but I want to thank you all for supporting this one. Our next one's going to be on White Castle, which opened back on September 13th, 1921 in Wichita, Kansas, so they're known for their sliders. The burgers were originally priced at 5 cents until 1929 and remained at 10 cents until 1949. In the 1940s, White Castle periodically ran promotional ads in local newspapers, which contains coupons offering 5 burgers for 10 cents, but it was takeout only. Despite being found in Wichita, Kansas, it has not operated a location in that city since 1938. On January 4th, 2014, Time labeled the White Castle sliders one of the most influential burgers of all time. There's only 377 locations as of 2019. It's owned by the Ingram family. Locations are in the Midwest, New York metropolitan area, Las Vegas, Scottsdale, Arizona, and also in Orlando. The White Castle official house organ was introduced in 1925 and had records of the Archive of the White Castle system from 1921 to 1991. The White Castle building number 8 in Minneapolis, Minnesota was originally built in 1936 and remodeled. As an example of the chain's buildings of prefabricated white porcelain enamel on steel exteriors. Indianapolis White Castle 3 was built in 1927, had white enamel glazed brick of interiors of enameled steel. The signature here. Fast food was unknown in the United States at the time of White Castle's founding by 1932. There was no infrastructure to support the business as is common today's fast food restaurants. It produced over 42 million paper hats worldwide with more than 25,000 different inscriptions. Of course, Aronson sold half of this business to Ingram, and the company moved its corporate headquarters to Columbus, Ohio. Co-founder Billy Ingram was followed as head of the firm by his son E.W. Ingram Jr., grandson E.W. Ingram III. In 1959, they expanded to new markets for the first time since the 1920s. Billy Ingram retired to Miami in 1958, built 3 White Castle restaurants around there. They cut those before operations in 1967 due to inefficient supply distribution. And White Castle has been a private company and relied on company-owned stores. It remains privately held today, as its restaurants are all company-owned, none are franchised, except very briefly in Japan during the 80s and more recently in China since 2017. And their location expansion went into the western United States in 2015 in Las Vegas. There's no aware of any of Jamie Richardson, the vice president, said the store sold 4,000 sliders in the first 12 hours. He was not aware of any similar closing due to the expected demand in White Castle's 94-year history. It opened in Las Vegas again on September 22nd, 2017 on Fremont Street, and third opened in G not long after. They began ordering veggie sliders with dairy-free buns to provide a vegan option. E.W. Ingram III stepped down at the end of the year, but to continue to be the chairman of the board. Zarlingus Ingram became the 4th CEO of the company. They also introduced meat-free Impossible Burgers in 2018 and opened its location in Arizona and Scottsdale on October 23rd, 2019. They would return to Florida after leaving the state in 1968 and opened restaurants in Orlando. Operated out of the restaurant. It was under construction. Uber Eats went opened for one day in February 24th, 2021. The Orlando location opened on May 3rd of 2021. It was the world's largest White Castle located off of Darrell Carr Parkway, right off of Interstate 4. It coincided with White Castle's 100th anniversary. The cities that have their White Castles are Chicago, Cincinnati, Columbus, Dayton, Detroit, Indianapolis, Las Vegas, Lexington, Louisville, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Nashville, New York, New Jersey, Orlando, Scottsdale, Arizona, Columbia, Missouri, and St. Louis. And they tried to expand to Philadelphia, Kansas City, and Cleveland, Akron, but the restaurants closed within several years. White Castle exited Cleveland, Akron effective Christmas Day 2014, and the international ones, they opened in Malaysia in 1989. And in Mexico City in 1996, but closed after a brief trial run. They have never opened any restaurants in Canada, but they have been selling them in the frozen food section of Canadian grocery and convenience stores since 2015. And of course, Impact, it was the most influential burger of all time. Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle was a comedy movie, and they end up going through crazy stuff along the way. Now, they have their Impossible Slider smoked cheddar cheese, the original slider, cheese slider, the bacon cheese slider, double cheese slider, crispy chicken breast slider, chicken ring slider, chicken waffle slider, bacon and cheddar chicken slider, veggie slider, and the panko breaded fish slider. For breakfast, they have their breakfast sliders. The original slider with egg and cheese, breakfast toast sandwich, Belgian waffle slider, chicken waffle slider, hash brown nibblers, one breakfast slider combo, mini Belgian waffles, two breakfast slider combos, Belgian waffle slider combo, one breakfast toast sandwich combo, two breakfast toast sandwich combos. Of course, they got the fish slider, chicken ring slider combos, chicken breast slider combo. And the big Crave box is Crave Clutch, Castle Pass 7, 8, 9, Buy by the Sack, Crave Case, and the Crave Crate. And their drinks include Coca-Cola and hot drinks, also their shakes. They got fries, shrimp nibblers, fish nibblers. So for dessert, you can have birthday cake on a stick, strawberry cheesecake on a stick, gooey butter cake on a stick, fudge dip cheesecake on a stick, and fudge dip brownie all on a stick. Yeah, White Castle has so many neat items. So, if you haven't been to White Castle yet, now would be the right time to do so. If you have been to White Castle and you want to tell me what your favorite item is there, leave it in the comment section of this video. I'd be more than happy to hear what you have to say. So that's all for this one, for Fast Food February, of my thoughts of White Castle. Their sliders have been around for over 100 years, and they're still delicious to this very day. So that'll do it. I'm ProSpan4291. I'll see you for the next video. Don't go away.